So I should have them done just in time to get back in time to get the horses in, my horses. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'll take you along with what I'm going to do for the rest of the day and then till about this time tomorrow. So anyway, enjoy the video. It's like 7:30 now. I'm just in my bathroom, obviously, and I am about to have a shower. So I got home much later, well, later than I thought I was going to get home, which meant I had to run and grab the horses in when I got home because I was like 15-20 minutes late. So when I got all of them in, nobody's got boots on or anything like that tonight because it's going to be 18 overnight, so it's too warm to have legs wrapped and all that sort of stuff overnight. So they're just in their cotton rugs in their stables, so that was easy. I've had some dinner and now I'm gonna have a shower and get in bed because my legs have had enough. That's something I really struggle with my condition, is the heat. And it's been not too hot today, but it's been like 29 and I've done quite a bit. I've ridden 2 of mine, lunged another one of mine, and then I've obviously been standing whilst I've platted these 2 horses, and my legs have totally had enough. So I'm going to have a shower, stretch, and then I'm going to get in bed with my legs on pillows and find something to watch and hope that medication kicks in and my legs start to feel better. So anyway, that's the rest of my night. I will see you guys in the morning. Guys, it's just after 4:30 and me and Tove are just waking up. So yeah, the plan for today is I've got to ride Kiwi and Charlie and lunch Stormy. Then I've got to get the stables finished. Then I've got to leave here for 10:30 to go and teach a student of mine on her little pony. So I'm going to go and do that, and then from there, this is kind of last minute, but I'm actually going to go and watch a friend compete on her gorgeous horse because I don't get to see her very often, so that's very exciting. So yeah, that was a bit last minute, but I'm not working weekends anymore, so it means I'm available to go and do these things because I couldn't do these before when I was at work. So yeah, that'll be really lovely to see her. So anyway, I'm going to get up, get breakfast. I'd rather sleep in, but go and get breakfast and we'll get started with the day. So Stormy's massage isn't quite finished yet, so I'm just going to make up the dinner. So I thought I'll quickly talk you through what I feed them. No means in depth, but talk you through what I feed them. So the boys each get 2 scoops of loosen chaff each. They're really simple diets. I don't overcomplicate it. I'm lucky that they're, well, Storm's fussy, but the other 2 aren't, so that's helpful. And then the boys also get a scoop like this of Calm Performer each. So, and Charlie only gets Speedy Beat for dinner, and so I don't do anything to make her dinner up at the moment because I soak the Speedy Beat at night time, so I don't do that now, so her bucket just stays empty. Then they each get half a scoop of salt, so that equates to about 50 grams of salt, so that's their electrolytes. Then Kiwi gets this Farmalogic Rejuvenate, so that's a probiotic for his tummy because he can be a bit of an anxious boy sometimes, and that is a really good way of keeping weight on him and keeping his tummy happy. So he's only on a really small dose of that. He's on 1 scoop, which is like a quarter dose or half a dose, I can't remember which, but yeah, he's on a really small dose of that. And then he also gets Farmalogic Reflex, which is which is a joint supplement, and Charlie gets this as well. She gets the Reflex and the salt as well as the Speedy Beat. And then the boys will have Speedy Beat as well tonight, added to what I've just put in their buckets. So anyway, that is their dinner. Okay, so welcome to my tack room. I've just come to grab what I am going to use to lunge Stormy, so I thought I would show you what I use. So I use this roller pad thingo, and then when I lunge him, I use the bungee. The other 2, I use the Pessoas, but for him, I just use this bungee, and then I'll grab the lunge, and then his roller. And I don't put boots on him when I lunge him, because he, and his bridle. Okay, so it's 6:15 currently. The sun is just starting to rise over there, as I think you can see. And yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, turn on, Stormy. Good on. This is Stormy, and he is actually 25. His reins aren't attached to anything, they're just around his neck, and so they look like that. But yeah, so he doesn't do, a lot of work. I work him about 4 times a week, time permitting, and he just does like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on what we're doing, 4 times a week roughly, and that's just to keep him moving and keep him fit. And he has no interest in being retired fully. Every time he goes out for a bit of a break, even after a week, he's really cranky and wants to be worked again because he doesn't like seeing the others get worked and him not get a turn. So anyway, I just keep him in really light work, about 4 times a week, and that's just enough to keep him happy, keep his body moving, and yeah, everybody's happy all round. Okay, so Key is all ready to go. His little outfit of the day is his flexible fit bridle, and then he's got his Premier Equine AirTech boots on, and the Lemure Corn Blue saddle blanket with his Prestige Helen K saddle. So I don't think you guys have seen any footage of Key since he's come back into ridden work. So really quickly for people, if you're new here, Key had kissing spine surgery nearly 14 weeks ago. It'll be 14 weeks on Wednesday, so he's out of rehab officially on Wednesday, but he's been back in ridden work for about 4 weeks, half ridden, half lunge. So he gets 3 rides a week and 2 lunges. And yeah, he's going really, really great. So anyway, Mum's going to come down and film me this morning so that you guys can see what he looks like now he's back in work. So I always warm him up on the lunge, walk, trot and a tiny little canter, only about 10 minutes in total. Just because since his surgery he's become quite cold backed, like when I first get on, if I don't lunge him. So I lunge him and he's quite happy to go on the lunge, and then when I get on him after the lunge he's happy to go and we don't have a problem. So that is what we're doing now. So the boys are out. I've ridden Kiwi, lunged Stormy, Charlie is there. Her massage is just finishing, so I'm going to take the opportunity to spend 5 minutes cleaning this mess up because they've each made a little bit of mess in their stable, so I may as well get started on that and try and get the sweeping done as well if I can, just so that it's less to do once I finish training with Charlie. Charlie's now ready to go. She's in her flexible fit double bridle and she's got the blush pink lemure on. This saddle is a Jessica Trainer's Deluxe. It's the monoflap. It's her saddle, and then she's just got the Wolfwear boots on and her Hufflocken, I think that's how you say it, bell boots. So anyway, we are about to head out and train. Barney Bean is gonna hold down the fort here in the stable, so let's go, Char. what does that say, 10:15. So I'm going to really quickly make a coffee, and then I'm going to grab a fruit salad. So Mum is actually going to come with me this morning. She's just going to talk with Liv's mum whilst I teach. But yeah, she's going to come with me because we're going to that show that I mentioned earlier. So Boss is coming with me. Boss is what I call Mum, by the way, in case I refer to her as Boss and you're wondering who the hell I'm talking about. Yes, I call my mother Boss. So yeah, Boss is going to come with me, so that'll be nice. And we're hoping to leave by about 10:30, 10:40ish. So I will make this coffee. It's much later in the day now. We're home from the show. And so yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave this video. I didn't get any video whilst we were there, and I also didn't get any video whilst I was teaching. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, that's what I've gone and done after the video that you've seen, was go and teach a lesson and then go to the show. And now I'm home and I'm going to go and sit down for a little bit, give my legs a break, and then it'll be time to get the horses in. But I won't film any of that because past the 24 hours, which is the whole point. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video.